You're listening to Fishbowl Radio Network. My name is Sammi G. I am the owner and founder and longtime radio veteran in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And today I get to be on the air. I am so excited because sitting to my right is not only one of our Fishbowl family veterans, but was the Show of the Year winner on Fishbowl Radio about, 3 years ago?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, 3 years ago. And his name is Crispin. What's going on, Crispin?
How you doing, Sammy?
Good. Long time no see.
All right.
Yes. I am excited that you're back in the bowl, jumped back in. And today we're here with two other guests. Go ahead and introduce them.
We got Luis, and we also have DJ Fresh.
Hey, DJ Fresh, what's going on?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing good. And Luis, what's going on with you?
Hi, how you doing? I'm doing good.
All right. Will you guys introduce yourself? Tell me a little bit about, let's start with DJ Fresh. Tell me a little bit, DJ Fresh. Obviously, you're a DJ because you're DJ Fresh. But what's going on? What do you do, DJ Fresh?
Right now, I'm just currently taking a break for the moment,
A break? A break from what?
Just life, I guess you could
You
say.
can't take a break from life. You're still breathing. What are you talking about?
Well, I guess you could say vacation.
He's idling right now.
You're idle?
Yeah.
You're hovering, right?
Yeah.
You're just hovering. Wow, okay. So what do you normally do when you're not hovering?
A little bit of everything, just try to get to do a little bit of
Are you going to be one of these interviews where I got to pull teeth? Like, really?
No, just saying like weddings, private events, stuff like that.
Okay, you're a DJ, and so you do private parties. You're not a DJ at a club. You're not a DJ on radio. You're a DJ for private events, exclusive private events.
Yes.
There you go. Sell it, bro. You're on the radio. Come on.
Yeah.
So if somebody wanted to book you for a private exclusive event, what would they do? How would they get you?
You can either shoot me a text or you can give me a call at 214-407-3851.
Okay, that's 214
407-3851.
407-3851. So, we've got a lot of June weddings. June is probably one of the most popular months to get married in.
Yeah.
I know I did.
Yeah.
You got married in June?
I got married in June.
Nice.
Yeah, June 26th. My parents got married June 27th.
So anniversary's coming up.
That's right.
Yeah.
My anniversary. This is what I got for my last anniversary.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
Yeah,
I wonder
rock.
what's coming up.
That was 25.
That's the one that sunk the Titanic right there.
Right?
But this was 25 years, all right?
Yeah, it's a long time.
So I keep asking them, what did you do wrong? What do I need to know? What happened?
Right?
Why do we always got to be like guilty of something? Why can't we just celebrate that it's 25 years that he was with you?
Oh, my goodness.
Big shout out going out to your husband.
Hey, well, you know what? My parents are celebrating 60 years.
Whoa.
Wow.
You know what my dad says?
What do you say?
Que aguante.
Que aguante?
Que aguante.
Right?
So if he got you that rock right there that sunk the Titanic for 25 years, what is he going to get you for 60 years? Or
I don't know. I don't even know if we'll be alive.
The Titanic.
the Titanic? The Titanic.
All right, guys. Well, cool. I'm glad that you're here, DJ Fresh. And how did you come up with DJ Fresh? Where did you get that from?
It's pretty funny, actually.
Tell
When
me.
I was in high school, my freshman year, most Mexican parents like to wash with, a lot of extra detergent and, a lot of extra cleaning stuff.
Hey, I'm Mexican, okay?
I know. My mom,
the stereotype here. What's going on?
No. My mom will wash my clothes, but she would throw every kind of detergent, everything. So my clothes would smell like, like Bounty every day, or I would smell like Mr. Clean.
You smell fresh.
Like-
Yeah. So
smell like Fabuloso.
Yeah, I would smell like Fabuloso some days. And
I love how that smells.
yeah, and my friends would make fun of me, like, man, you smell like Fabuloso. And I'm like, oh, man, like, it's my mom was cleaning this morning, man, my bad. And they're like, oh, you smell fresh,
Look,
so I just stick with the name.
I get a little plastic container, and I put Fabulosa, and I leave it, like, in strategic places in my house just to keep it fresh.
Like instead of using those little plug-in wick
because
stuff, right?
Yeah, they really don't work. Those things don't work.
Yeah, the plugins don't work.
Yeah.
And, like, economy, you can go buy a big old jug at Fiesta of Fabulosa, like a big gallon.
That's a good hack. That's
And
a good life
and you
hack.
put it in a little, like, plastic container and leave it around, and it lasts for a long time. Like, you walk in your house and you're like, wow, you're like DJ Fresh.
You're
That's a
right.
good idea.
Yeah, man.
You're smelling like DJ Fresh.
Wow.
There you go.
Yeah.
DJ Fresh.
All right,
I didn't even know. I know him for years. I didn't know the story behind
See,
it.
Don't ask
Yeah,
these
that's the full
questions.
story.
Right?
There's a guy out there, one of my good friends. He'll tell you the whole story, how he's the one that came up with it. You know, he brags to people like, "Oh
He's
yeah, I
lying.
came up with his name."
He's lying.
Yeah, mom came up with that.
Yeah.
No.
Credit to the mama.
Yeah, shout out to the moms.
To mom. Shout out to the mom. You know, and when I was in radio on the air for over 30 years here in Dallas Fort Worth, I would meet all these DJs, right? DJ Fresh, DJ Loco, DJ Wannabe, all these DJs. DJ Street.
There's a lot of those.
Yeah, DJ Street, you know. And then one time, and he's still around. You guys might know him if you're into the DJ Whataburger. It blew my mind. Do y'all know DJ Whataburger?
Yeah.
When he came up to me, I go, "What's your name?" DJ Whataburger. I was like, "Okay, I've heard it all. I mean, a DJ Whataburger, really?" And he always wears like an orange shirt, you know, the color of Whataburger.
Whataburger.
But he's still
I'm
around.
familiar with the guy.
Yeah, are you?
Yes.
You know
very
DJ
I
Whataburger?
know who he is.
Okay, yeah,
very
like
much.
but I remember this was years ago. I was like, in my 20s, 30s, and I met him. What's your name, bro?
He cool.
Yeah.
He's a nice person.
Yeah. He's like
he's
DJ
still around.
Whataburger. I said, okay, I've heard at that point, I stopped trying to collect DJ names until tonight. DJ Fresh. All right, DJ Fresh. Well, welcome to Fishbowl Radio Network, and let's talk a little bit about you. I already forgot your name. I'm old.
It's okay. My name Luis.
Luis. Okay, Luis. So what's your story, Luis? Who are you? Who really are you?
Oh man, you don't want to go into that.
Oh yeah, we
But
do.
He's a veteran.
We need good radio. We want stories. We want the dirt. We want authenticity.
I'm a 8-year veteran with the Army.
Congratulations. Thank you
Appreciate
for
it.
your service.
Thank
It was
you,
just
thank you.
Memorial Day, but
Yes.
Memorial Day obviously is to celebrate those who have passed in service.
Yes.
Labor Day, is to not Labor Day. Veterans Day
yes.
is to celebrate the veterans that we still have. So I'm glad that you're still with us.
I appreciate it.
And thank you very much for everything you did. Tell us a little bit about how you served, what branch.
I did Army, 8 years, military police, and some other stuff I can't get into.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a great time. I had a great time. I wish I could have stayed a bit longer. But unfortunately, my body said, "Hey, that's it." It was fun. I wouldn't mind doing it again if I could.
Right.
I
think every kid when they graduate should either go to the military, and if they don't want to go to the military, they should go to like the Peace Corps, at least for 2 years, at least minimum, and then they can ship them back.
Let's just say the military is not for everybody.
That's what I'm saying. So if they don't want to do military, they can go to the Peace Corps.
Yeah.
But some service.
Yeah.
Some type of service.
What do the Peace Corps do, really?
Well, they send people to other countries, third world countries, to help those communities, to help those build houses, help rivers, help those communities in other parts of the world.
I think people need to be just out of their country, at least if they don't go to any of those, just to see another country, how they function, how they operate, how they do daily life, because it opens your perspective to different things whenever you see other people, other cultures in there where they live at, see how they function.
Right.
That's beautiful.
Yep, I agree. So what do you do now?
I work in sales.
Okay.
So that, and also run a foundation, Childhood Cancer Foundation.
And so I think that's why we're here, right?
Yes.
All right. He's going cut to the chase, Sam.
No.
And yeah, that's what we're actually doing this special show right now, because I don't get on the air all the time.
You didn't ask me about me. You just introduced me.
Well, you're
what if I have more to say?
I'm going to get there. So I don't get on the air very much anymore, but I do for special occasions. So this is a special show.
We are privileged.
You're privileged. You're
Yes.
honored. Because not only do you have a veteran radio personality, but you have a veteran from the military, and you have a veteran fresh DJ here, and then you have a show of the year host over here, Crispin.
Another veteran.
Another veteran too. No, veteran too.
There
I'm
you
double
go.
veteran.
Oh, you're a double V.
Yeah.
All right,
V.
double V. Okay, congratulations, and thank you for your service. I forgot. That's right. What branch?
Army.
All right. How many years?
3.5.
All right. Good. Very cool. Did you get to travel?
Yeah. Got deployed to Iraq.
Oh, okay.
And I got to travel when I was over there during the rest time. I went to Europe.
Okay.
So I went to Italy, Germany, and Spain.
Very nice.
Yeah, for like almost a whole 20-something days. Just
Nice.
travel around Europe illegally.
Wow. That is cool, though.
Yeah.
That's what I like about the military, too. You get the opportunity to travel.
Well, they didn't pay for much. They just paid to get us to Germany, and then we had to make our way.
Right.
But that
at
time,
least you got there.
But at that time, we had been deployed for some time, so we had quite a bit of money and desires to live.
Right.
And we went to like that. By that time, the movie Euro Trip had came out.
Uh-huh.
So we just did a little Euro trip for us.
Oh, very
Can't
cool.
remember much of it, but you know,
I remember where I went.
settled alcoholic beverages. I know where I was at.
It's hot in the studio.
A little bit.
Is this what I put my host through? I didn't even know. See, I'm over there in my office.
You got to get a quieter fan.
Yeah, I got to get well, we did have a fan. Actually, we had to take it out yesterday because it was leaking. So it leaked down to the downstairs.
Ooh.
And yeah, we had somebody come up here now. They like, it's raining on our head. What's going on? So yeah, we'll put it back in here hopefully tomorrow. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get to the chase. Let's cut to the chase because we've got an hour here, a little bit less than an hour now because we've been just BSing and chatting. But you know, people want to know who they're hearing, who they're listening to, what's going on. And so tell me a little bit about the charity, Crispin. What's going on?
Well, actually, I'm going to have Luis talk about the charity more. I have jumped in probably 4 years ago to help out. I thought it was a great cause. He was a veteran. I was a veteran. We found mutual, things with that. And then he told me about it. And slowly I started, helping out with different things. And before you know it, now he's on the 7th year. And he can tell you a little bit more about the foundation. Luis can.
All right, Luis. Well, 7 years doing this that means it's succeeding. It's accomplishing its mission, and it's probably growing each year, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The foundation is actually after my son. I say I have because to me, even though he's passed away, he's still he's always going to be my child. But yeah, he passed away when he was 4 years old.
Sorry about that.
He had
my condolences.
He had cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So thankfully, I was in the military. I was able to get the help. But we met numerous families that couldn't get the help.
Right.
We were in San Antonio at the time, and we had to travel to Houston for his treatments and stuff like that. So we met a lot of families, that couldn't make it to, because they didn't have transportation or, they didn't have babysitter or they didn't have food to eat. So, like I said, I was thankful that I was able to get the help. So after my son passed away, actually 2 months later, that's when we said, you know what? Talk to my family, talk to some friends and said, hey, let's do something. Let's give back. So we started with as a childhood cancer support group. And from there, 7 years later, here we are.
Wow. So tell me a little bit about your son. What was his name?
His name is Jason.
All right.
I get all excited and everything.
Yes. Look, I see him smile. Yes.
Yes.
And he's alive because not only is he alive through you, but he's alive through the charity, and his spirit is here and he's alive. And so tell me about Jason.
Man, he is so many words I could say about him, but I mean, he was special. He was diagnosed with cancer when he was 1.5 years.
Okay.
So most of his life, over half his life, he was spending in hospitals, treatments, and I mean that's all we did. But that's the one thing that he was always had a smile on his face. He knew so much for such a young age that it amazes me. It amazes me. When he was diagnosed, they gave him a few weeks to a month to live.
Wow.
He lived for 3 years.
Wow.
He had a DIPG, a brainstem glioma, and that cancer is very aggressive with kids. But for him to live 3 years, it was a blessing for us, right? And like I said, every day he battled. We call him Little Fighter, him, not just him, but all the kids fighting, and so we knew that big smile, that big heart he had, and that's what we translate into this foundation that we do. We go out there, we help. Everybody's a volunteer. Crispin, DJ Fresh, and a whole bunch of it's a big team of us that we do this from the heart.
Right.
We don't do it for recognition. We don't do it for popularity. We do it from the heart because there's families out there here locally in DFW that, and all over
the world,
over the world, they need help, and we're trying to do our little part,
right?
But
it's all, if everybody does their part, it's a big deal. So if everybody does their little part, it becomes a big part.
Oh, yes.
Because we put it together. It's like a quilt, right? Everybody does their patch, and then you got this big quilt.
Yes.
And this big effect and this big influence. So that's really cool. And thank you for sharing about your awesome son.
Thank you.
And, my dad and my brother both had prostate cancer. And had to go to Houston for treatments. And luckily, we had the resources to get them the treatment that they needed. And they caught it early on that they're still doing well. My dad, I think he was in his maybe 60s. He's 85 now. My brother was 30. They told him he wasn't going to have kids. He has 2. So they were able to get everything handled and taken care of. But even through that time, like you say, you meet other families that are not as blessed for whatever reason, and it's not just affecting the person that has the illness, it's the parents, it's the siblings, it's the whole family being affected.
Yes.
And so you always want to help, obviously, the person that is ill, but you got to remember, especially if it's a child, who's taking care of maybe the other kids while you're having to go to the doctor, or who's handling the bills if you have to stop work to take care of your child. How do you manage that if you don't have the insurance to help you or the resources to help you? And it's just unfortunate that, I mean, I don't even want to get into the whole healthcare situation here, because it's just crazy, because it's a human right to get the help that you need in those circumstances.
Yes.
But because we're not there at that point, then it has to be us as humanity to coming together and doing the things like what you're doing. So tell me a little bit more about the organization. You've mentioned that it's 7 years old.
Yes.
And what is your goal is obviously to help, is it children or families, or who do you serve?
We try to help the families with whatever sources they need. They need money for food, they need money for gas, they need money for a bill. But most important is to help bring a smile to the kids.
Okay.
For me, like I said, my son was always smiling. I remember going to his doctor's appointments, and his doctor will come in and say, "Hey, Mr. Hernandez, how you doing?" "Oh, I'm good." And then we'll go to Jason and start checking him out. And he would tell us, "He said, hey, he's looking great. I don't know what you guys are doing, but he's looking great." And for us, when he smiled, it was our medicine. It was our go, to keep him smiling. And he always did, and we always did. And it just kind of, triggered, I don't know how to say it, but it just...
Yeah, it gives you joy. It gives you love, a good feeling.
So that's what we try to do, in our events. We try to invite families as well, that are affected by childhood cancer to come out, and have a good time. Let the kids have a good time. Let's bring a smile to their face, because most of them they spend most of the time in the hospital, most of the time in treatments. And our time is to help them forget about that. If it's an hour, 30 minutes, whatever it is, just bring a smile. So whenever we try to help families out, it's like, I got reached out by a mother, and she said, "Hey, I want to buy my son one of those Power Wheel police cars." I said, "Hey, don't worry, we got you."
Right.
So we did, because we want to bring a smile to that kid.
Right.
We want them to smile. They're smiling. The parents are smiling. It triggers something inside, not just the kid, but the parent. That, hey.
And I believe it keeps you healthy longer. Everybody.
Yes.
Having a good sense of humor, laughing all the time, and I think it's medicine.
Laughter
it really
is medicine, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so, how do people reach out to you if they are in need, or how does this work? Do you have a website?
Yes, we have a website. It's www.jasonsdream.org.
Okay. jasonsdream.org. Of course, you put the triple W's in the dot.
Yes.
And jasonsdream.org.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
Is it a 501(c)(3)?
Yes, ma'am, we are.
Okay. And so any contributions that are made through there, of course, like I said, I always tell businesses and people, they're tax write-offs, guys. That's not why you're doing that. But,
yes.
I tell people nowadays, I was reading an article the other day that when you make contributions to nonprofit organizations, don't just make the contribution without studying the organization, because a lot of these organizations, their contributions, very few percentage of the money that you're donating actually goes for the cause.
Right.
And so it's crazy when you start researching how much money actually goes for the CEO or the administration. Now, I understand you have to run it like an operation and you need people and you end up paying people at some point as it grows.
Yes.
I have no problem with that. But sometimes these salaries are beyond crazy and astronomical. And a lot of that money could be going for the actual cause.
Yes.
And so if I donate to you $100, let's say for yours, how much of that actually goes to your organization and for the cause?
$100.
100%. That's what I'm talking about. So sometimes it's always better to look for smaller nonprofit organizations than these big, huge organizations. I was reading about the Salvation Army. I was reading about Goodwill. I was reading about Susan G. Komen, right? And it's crazy when you start diving in. And so if you really want to make a difference and you want to help, and the way you do that, because maybe you're busy or you don't have time or you have kids and all this, and you say, you know, I want to financially help, that's how I want to do it, look for some of these smaller organizations. And here's one that we're introducing today that you can help out and support, and know that 100% of your money is going for the actual cause. And what is that cause? Helping families that are dealing with cancer with their children to be able to make a child smile, cover a cost of something, the cost of getting to treatment. Maybe they don't have a car, you know, that transportation, like you said, gas money, a gift for Christmas, you know, because these costs can become so astronomical for families.
Absolutely. Like even at times groceries or even the gas to go to the treatments that they don't have, you know, and they can always reach out and get that help immediately instead of, you know, not having it or not being able to make it or having it hard to get there. You know, we are willing to help. Because
you're already stressed out with dealing with the situation, and why have these additional burdens and stresses, right, of the financial stress. And so we have to come together. So I always encourage people to look for the organizations that most, if not all, of the funds that you're contributing are going directly to the cause. So I commend you for doing that. Tell me a little bit about the event that's happening.
So we have the Jason's Dream Foundation, the 7th annual Little Fighter Benefit Custom Auto Show. So what this is one of our yearly events that we have. We have the toy drive, and then we also have the Little Fighter Benefit Custom Auto Show. So we invite every kind of car to come out. The money is generated through vendors and sponsors, and the registration donation for every car that comes in. The event itself is free to the public. So if you don't get to pay anything to go see all the cars, it's going to be held at the Gas Monkey Live, and that is right next to this Studio Movie Grill. So the address for that is Studio Movie Grill next to Gas Monkey Live, located at 10110 Technology Boulevard, East Dallas. And again, it's just a free event that we take the registrations from the vehicles. All kinds of vehicles can register. If you have a lowrider, if you have a classic car, a dub, a lifted truck, any car truck, even bikes, motorcycles, you're more than welcome to register your vehicle for a small donation of $25, and you get to be part of the show.
Oh, nice. Very cool. And so that flyer that you have that you're looking at, go ahead and send it to my phone too, so we can put that up on the Fishbowl Radio Network fan page on Facebook. We can put that up and push it out there at least 3-4 times a day from now until the event.
Yes.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
And let me ask you, since this is your 7th annual, how have the other ones been? What kind of results have you guys been getting?
Oh, it's been great. You know, I remember when we first started with the first show, the location that we were going to, you know, you go out and say, hey, we're doing a benefit show, you know, and they had doubters, you know, for some reason, like, oh, okay, well, you know, here's the location. And it was a restaurant, and the owner, he was closed that day. So he's like, hey, you know, go ahead, have your show, you know, whatever. So we did. And he comes back, you know, halfway through the show, and he says, Luis, he said, wow, it's like so many people here, man. Hey, go tell the DJ that I'm going to open the restaurant. You know, and I'm like, okay, you know. But thankfully, we've been blessed. Every year it's been getting bigger and bigger. More following, more cars to people to see. Like I said, like Crispin said, it's a free, you know, event for the family to come out and enjoy. You know, like I said, thankfully it's been growing.
Good.
You know?
And so you do 2 events throughout the year for the organization?
We do several events.
Okay.
We do several events. These are like the more...
2 biggest ones.
The
two
biggest ones?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The Little Fighter Show, and then we also do another toy drive in December.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what other types of things do you do out throughout the year that are smaller?
Dodgeball. We did a dodgeball tournament. Dodgeball is hard.
It
it's
really
painful.
is. It's very painful.
It is.
It's not, you know, right now at our age, I'll say our age because it's kind of older.
Right.
But you think about dodgeball, it's like, oh, I remember when I used to play back in school.
Right.
You know, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not even the same type of dodgeball
You know?
that you remember.
There's a league out there, and that's crazy because I started looking around the Dallas Dodgeball League. You know, I reached out to them, and they're like, hey, you know what? We're going to do an event, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So they invited me to a practice, and I'm looking, I'm like, wow, these guys are amazing. You know,
Wow.
they're like, there's actually even a national level for dodgeball.
Wow.
You know,
There
and
is.
we played against the Red Crispin.
Oh, they beat us badly.
So
They-
DJ Fresh, have you been playing
No,
dodgeball?
I knew better than that.
Come on now.
Yeah, I was just like, no, I don't think so. Those guys look professional.
Yeah.
I'm not about to get into that.
So are you the DJ at this event that we're going to be also a part of Fishbowl Radio Network? Crispin's going to be doing a live broadcast streaming through the Fishbowl Radio Network for global exposure of your event. And why are you looking at me
Because
like that?
we'll be doing others too, so I'm hoping somebody else would do
No,
the broadcast.
it's all you. It's
I'll
all
stop
you.
by and say hi.
No,
Wave at the camera.
no,
You start breathing out heavily. What?
Like, no, because I have to manage the stage, so that's the
okay.
reason.
Well, you're gonna have to be running
Yeah.
back and
Yeah,
forth.
that's fine.
It's all you, Crispin.
Okay.
I
Nice.
might
You got
go
a
out
lot of
and
things to
help
do,
you.
Crispin.
Yeah.
I know.
Yes. So what are you going to be doing, DJ Fresh?
A little bit of everything. Yeah.
Help
You know,
the
the-
He has a
Now.
DJ crew, Empire DJs, and some of his DJs are gonna be. We're gonna have a stage on the outside because
Uh-huh.
it's gonna be inside and out. So
Oh,
I forgot
okay.
to mention that. So the inside is gonna have acts, and the outside is gonna have activities going on. So two things: it gets too
Right.
hot for you, get inside, cool down. They have beverages for kids and adults.
Right.
And we're going to have also, again, the inside and outside, so you don't have to be too hot, too cold, free to the public. And we are going to have something very unique that I think a lot of people like. Do you know what a lowrider is?
Yeah. I'm from El Paso,
I'm
okay?
just kidding. I know that.
Chuco. it's
We're
no
gonna-
right thing. What are you talking
absolutely.
about? As a matter of fact,
I was being
I'm
sarcastic.
so knowledgeable about lowrider
Uh-huh.
that the guy that wrote Low
Right.
Rider
Uh-huh.
is Howard Scott, and he has a show once a week on Fishbowl Radio Network.
Check it out.
Okay, he was here yesterday doing his show. So, do I
Nice.
know about Lowrider?
Yeah.
I got the guy that wrote the anthem for Lowrider.
I was giving you a lead so you
I
can
got
like.
the lead singer of War doing the show on Fishbowl
Nice.
Radio Network. Come
So
on.
we're gonna have a lowrider hop
Exhibition.
exhibition.
Uh-huh.
Lowrider hop exhibition. If you've never seen a lowrider with the hydraulics, you don't know. You've seen it on TV, maybe you're like, "Oh, that's cool." No, you can experience it live.
I just had an idea. I'm going to ask if Howard can show up there.
if
Wouldn't that be
to.
cool?
Nice.
Grammy Award winner, legend, writer, singer of Lowrider, War.
That-
You
that'd
know,
be-
wouldn't that
That'd
be
be
dope?
awesome if you can
Yeah.
come up because
Yeah,
we're gonna have the lowrider exhibition
That would
already
be dope.
happening.
Imagine.
That'll be
Yeah.
nice.
I'll tell him to bring his guitar. Are you going to have a stage? I'll tell him to
We have a
perform.
stage.
Imagine. Wow.
Yeah, that's
we can work something out.
Yeah, he's, no,
definitely.
he's such a cool man, and he loves to help. He loves to help the community. He loves to help people, and he would probably be so honored. So next week when I see him when he comes in, I'm gonna
June 30th.
ask him.
June 30th.
June 30th. It's
Okay,
on a
good.
Sunday.
Okay,
It's
very
from
cool.
12 to 5.
All right, yeah, I'll be back. I'm leaving out of town, but I'll be back. Very cool. If we can, we'll work on seeing if we can get Howard there. That would be definitely an awesome,
That'd be
good tie
amazing,
into
yeah.
to the lowriders. Imagine.
Oh,
It'll be
Oh,
really
yeah.
nice.
Very cool. Well, I'm excited about this event. I'm excited mostly about your organization. And go ahead and give us the rundown again, because when people are listening to radio, they're doing something else. They're cleaning the house, they're cooking,
Yes.
they're online, and they don't write things down. So, guys, whatever you're doing, stop for a second, write this information down. I encourage you to really attend this event. It's for a great cause. I always say if you're going to go out and do something like to hang out and have a good time, look to see what you can do and kill two birds with one stone and help somebody, right? At the same time, like serve somebody. And this is really such a beautiful organization. It's the first time I've heard about it, but I love it, and anything we can do at Fishbowl Radio Network to support you, count us in.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And one thing, why are you killing birds? First of all, don't hurt the birds.
It's insane. It's
I know, but why you
insane.
want to hurt the birds? Even it's insane.
Oh, my God, Chris.
So I know that I brought it to somebody's attention about the foundation, and I know that it's always questions like where the proceeds are going or who are y'all. I never heard of y'all, and that's right. But again, we're telling you like veterans, and he knows like myself that we take integrity to heart.
Right.
You know
well,
what I mean?
And I vouch for you. I've been in this market on the top radio stations for over 30 years. Kiss FM, K104, 100.3 Jams, KZPS, and it's all about my reputation and integrity.
Right.
And I have worked with Crispin for many years, and he is a man of his word. He is a man of integrity, and so I'm sure the people he aligns with as well, are like that. Are a man, are
Fresh
definitely
questionable
like that.
here and there, but we're gonna get him right.
with the exception of DJ Fresh. No,
He's just mad because he doesn't eat real meat. I'm sorry.
I'm just joking.
The 7th annual Little Fighters Benefit Custom Auto. We invite every single type of vehicle. If you know a friend that has a vehicle that wants to come out, we're going to give awards. So a lot of the cars are interested in awards. We got plenty of categories that you'll be able to, qualify for and get an award. It's going to be held at the Gas Monkey Live right next to the Studio Movie Grill, located at 10110 Technology Boulevard, East Dallas, Texas. You can find more information at www.jasonsdream.org. We have all the social medias also available for you to go in, an event page on Facebook, the Facebook page, and in Instagram also, Jason's Dream 06, and all the information will be available. Again, we have in the inside, we are going to have performers. So we have Los Jaureguis, Mariachi, Orgullo Mexicano.
Ooh, mariachis?
Yes, we're
Yeah.
going to have
I'm there.
mariachis.
See, this is the thing. They're kids.
They're kids.
I'm there.
They're kids.
I'm there. I'm
So-
just like a huge mariachi fan.
Yeah, we're gonna have mariachis. We're also gonna have a R&B singer, REECE. We have a guest DJ Virah. She's a female DJ. We have another kid, Kumbia. They are performing Sol de la Kumbia. They're kids also.
Wow.
And all these are local talent. But I want to say local, but they're within the area of the DFW, and they're out there doing what they do, and they
Right.
want to volunteer their time. So come on, check out Sol de la Cumbia and Escuela de la Calle. It's another one, and all these are helped out from Pulpo Promotion. Is one of our big sponsors. They helped out. So again, we're gonna have entertainment in the inside, on the outside. The second stage is gonna have different activities going on as well for the kids. I believe we have musical chairs, and they're gonna give away some prizes as well. And throughout the day, we're gonna be doing collecting tickets, selling tickets for raffle
Right.
for mini prizes that we're gonna be giving away at the end, close to the time of the awards.
Right.
We're gonna give the raffles. We're gonna do the raffles and give out all
So
those.
it's just going to be one big awesome event. One big
the
awesome
whole entire day full of
Yes.
activities
So-
and family friendly.
That's what I was going to say,
Family
because a lot
friendly.
of times families with kids are looking for cool places to go, good things to do. So here's where you can go, have a good time, listen to some good music, DJ, live broadcast, prizes, cars, all kinds of good stuff, and all at the same time really supporting an organization that is just amazing, helping families that need, guys. This is not a want. They need support. They need help.
Absolutely.
They need not just financial support, but emotional support, spiritual support, right? And are any of those families going to be there?
Yes, I invited several families. I know one of the kids. They always go every year. They go, and but unfortunately, he's still in the hospital. But Josiah, we're praying for you still. But we're gonna have some families out there, definitely.
Very cool.
And we always have different things, like we had clowns showed up before.
Yeah, we have clowns.
We have
face painters. We have a little bit of everything. So
And an event like this, look, I put on one event a year for Fishbowl, the Fishbowl Radio Network Awards, which, by the way, is in October, a shameless plug during your
I
thing.
see that.
But it wears me out, right? It takes a lot just to put this little event on that I do. And so I can imagine how many volunteers it requires to put on the event that you guys are doing. So give a shout out to some of those people that have been helping you, because without those volunteers, right?
Yes.
Like, this doesn't happen.
yes, Chase Bank actually they've been helping us this year, and they've been great. The Lambda Zeta of Sigma Lambda Gamma National Society out of the UNT Dallas. They've been helping us out as well. Tapujita Show. Also a couple car clubs out there that they've helped us here and there, especially with this event. Subliminal Car Club, Texas Legacy Car Club, Presidentes Car Club, Bad Boys Custom. They're going to be doing the Hop exhibition. Ellie's Michelada, Townies Ford, Fruteria Cano, Menace Car Club, High Class Car Club. The Texas Rangers, actually, they donated some stuff as well.
Neat.
Yes. Them Boys Memorabilia, Stephanie Bishop, Unique Cars, All Day Photography, Brown Impressions Car Club, Ledma Photography, Mega Pipe Plumbing, John Boy Seasoning, AB Tapitas, Chunky Monkeys, Shave Eyes, Wrecking Balls, That's one of the dodgeballs.
Yeah, the dodgeball.
Yeah. Urban Parties and SD Photography.
Wow. Lots of people. I commend you. I congratulate you. That's a lot of good sponsors, a lot of good people, and it's going to be an amazing event. Again, we'll post all this information on the Fishbowl Radio Network Facebook page, and we'll even put it on the website as well. And again, Crispin is going to be doing a live broadcast from Fishbowl Radio Network, streaming this event, not just locally, but for the entire world to see what a great organization this is. All right. So if there's not anything else that you guys want to say or talk about, then we'll close this out. But I can see Crispin is raring to get close to the mic. So go ahead, Crispin. What's up?
Just talk about some of the awards that we're going to be giving for some of the cars, because
cool.
The registrations is where we get a lot of love, and we do want to have because it's a custom auto show like no other, right? Picture yourself a car show that has every single car that you can possibly think of that you see out at any kind of show, whether it's a classic, a lowrider, again a dub, a bike, all those cars in one space and just showing up their beautiful rides.
Wow, that's awesome.
Because we want to make sure we take care of them as well for coming out and supporting. We got different awards. We like best paint, best engine, best bagger, best switcher, best car. A lot of categories and a lot of possibilities for you to take an award with you. And I know it's not about that, but we just want to make sure that y'all want to come out for not only to support, but with the possibility of taking something home as well.
Yeah, well, and so the people that are into doing car shows, they take pride in those vehicles. They work on those vehicles.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah,
yes.
like I've been to a few of them, and it's like, wow, they're all in. They're committed, right? And they're always looking for opportunities to show off their hard work. And this is one great place that not only are you going to get to show off your hard work and your beautiful ride, you're going to get to also help for a greater cause and maybe possibly walk away with an award as well too. So it's going to be an exciting event. What's going on? No whispering. This is live and raw. What's up? What's up?
He has a couple more shout outs. I'm sorry. He was running out of space.
Let's do the shout outs.
No, Truck and Royalty. DJ C Rise, DJ Flair, who else? What is it?
DJ Tums. He's a DMC world champ.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's
He's a Texas world champ.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's gonna be there too. DJ Scorpion. We got DJ MV.
Just by the people showing up and the sponsors, you're gonna have a crowd.
Yeah.
Now they
we want more.
Each one of those people bring 3 people.
Yeah.
Like you're good.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but we want the most we could possibly
That's
get
right. We want
for
a
the
lot of
venue.
people.
And I don't know if anybody's been to the Gas Monkey Live.
I have not been to the Gas Monkey.
Gas Monkey Live to me is one of my favorite venues ever. It's really nice. The stage is huge. The light show is amazing.
Cool.
And the audio, they have a tech. Everything's provided for us to have a great show. And again, the whole parking lot is going to be full of beautiful cars. Get a little hot for you. Step inside, enjoy some beautiful live music with great sound and a great venue. And they have a huge bar for the people that like to keep themselves cool in case
refreshed.
Then there you go.
But it's going to be family friendly.
Absolutely,
so you can bring the family.
We have face paint, and then we have of course shave ice for
shave ice.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff for the kids as well. Activities that are going to happen. And again, we invite the whole family. It's free to the public. But if you do know somebody that has a vehicle, that takes pride in their vehicle, and they want to be part of something great, let them know. All social media is available. You can also call the number and ask for my friend Luis, 469-358-3248 for more information. Or all the social media is available for you to go ahead and let us know if you want to be part of this show.
Give us the social media page. Your Facebook page is called?
The
Jason's Dream Foundation on Facebook.
Jason's Dream Foundation, guys. So, again, in radio, people are always listening, but they're doing something else while they're listening, so they're not writing it down. We got to repeat it over and over. Jason's Dream Foundation. Jason's Dream Foundation. Jason's Dream Foundation. Now, if you don't have it, I don't know what to tell you, man. I just said it 5 times. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. But yeah, hit it up. Hit up the Facebook page. Let's say that you can't go because you've got a prior commitment on that date or for whatever reason. That doesn't mean you still can't contribute and participate. We still want your money. We still want your money, right? So donate, make your contribution, and you could probably do that on the website, through the website.
Yes, www.jasonsdream.org.
Very cool. This is a 5013C, guys, that I really support, that I really want to back up, and I really need your help to help this organization because it's for a positive cause. Crispin?
Okay, so one more other thing. It's going to be hosted by Flo Hernandez.
Yeah,
you familiar with
my good friend, Flo.
Flo.
Yes.
Flo got a couple of company homies that are going to be with him. Luciano, Dexter Givens, and Ralph Barbosa. They're going to be helping as we bring the acts and the awards. They're going to help us. They're going to do some of their the shows that they do. They're comedians. So as we transition to the next act, they're going to do a little bit of a skit or talk, do some comedy in between while we bring the next act.
Wow.
So big shout out going out to him. I know he's been pushing the event. So I appreciate again for every single volunteer that because you said if like volunteer is like a word that something that you desire to do from the heart.
Right.
It's something that grows in you to want to do, not expecting anything, but you see the bigger picture of doing something, and that's the reason why you want to do it. So big shout out going out to every single person that's been part previous and now that's helping push the event. You're greatly appreciated, and believe that it's going to be paid forward to you at one time or another. And for right now, we just want to say we appreciate you.
Yeah, and thank you, because like I said, these things don't happen without the volunteers. The volunteers are so vital to make everything a success. So if you're giving your time, if you're giving energy, if you're giving any type of help, whether it's putting a chair up or dropping something off, it all takes a bunch of people to make a big, awesome event like this helpful and ultimately reach its end goal, which is to drive enough funds and revenue to help these families in a big way and to help as many families as you can. So is there a goal that you shoot for every year? Like, do you have a goal or not really?
Not really. We just, I don't like to be too spiritual, but we just leave it in God's hands.
Good. I like to be too spiritual. That's how we're supposed to be. It's okay to be too spiritual.
The goal is to surpass any goal that we might have had an expectation for.
Right.
And even do better than the previous year before.
Right.
I mean, not specifically, but that's what we want to do.
Well, we claim it already. It's going to be a success. You're going to get everything that you need. This organization is going to continue moving forward, growing, because it is not only a great cause, the reason behind it, but it is in memory of Jason, who his smile is alive, his energy is alive, his spirit is alive, and his legacy continues to live. So thank you for coming to Fishbowl Radio Network, Crispin. As always, you are a Fishbowl family veteran and alumni. So thank you, Luis. It was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you for sharing your story about your son. And do you have a wife?
Yes.
Any shout? Come on, let's give out a shout out to Mama. Come on.
Shout out to my wife, Julia, and my two other boys.
Okay.
Junior, he's 14 years old. He's actually got out of 8th grade today.
Nice.
Yay.
Going into high school.
I'll pray for you. He's going into high school, yes.
And I have a 4-year-old.
All right.
So he's going into pre-K, coming up.
Right.
Jaden.
Wow. Oh, that's my new grandson's name, Jaden.
Yeah, Jaden?
Yes.
Good name, son.
Must be a popular name. He's 4 months old.
He's 4 years old.
See, 4.
Yeah, he's terrible, though. He's terrible. He keeps me busy.
Very cool. Well, because for you to, guys do this, it takes the family, too, to be a part of it and to be involved. So shout out to your wife and to your 2 kids that are also probably going to be there that day. And
yes,
help.
they will.
Good. And you, DJ Fresh, what's up? You got a woman? You got a girlfriend? You got some? What's up? No?
No woman.
All right, DJ, we're going to raffle off DJ Fresh at the event. We're going to have what is that, The Bachelor? He's going to be giving out roses, and we're going to
do carnations.
Carnation.
Yeah, we got to keep it low cost, so we can get the most for the foundation.
We're going to get you
I want to do one big shout out.
Okay.
One of our great big sponsors, which is Fishbowl Radio Network.
Oh, thank you.
I reach out to you, Sammi. Yeah. I know you always want to be thanked, but we appreciate it very much, because I know this is a big value and get the message across. And big shout out going out to Fishbowl Radio Network. They always within the community as well.
Right. We do a lot of stuff through every month. We try to help and do something to not just things in the community, because we are a global network, things in the nation or things international as well. So however we can serve you and help you, that's what we're about. And so I'm looking forward to that live broadcast. And like I said, we're going to post all this information information on our Facebook pages, get it on the website, and you're going to make a commercial that we're going to be airing about this event. So,
I thought you were going to do it.
whatever, I can do it. You can do it.
I think
what
we should let
Angela
Crispin
said.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just started a class. I'm still new. I'm still fresh.
We'll get it done, though.
One last shout out down to South Texas, DJ MG.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
All right. That's
Appreciate it.
okay. That's okay. You can even call me tomorrow if you forgot some
No,
money.
that's it. That's it. No, don't worry. No. That's it. I promise.
No, that's all right. Because it is important. It's important to give recognition to the people that are helping so that they know how valuable they are and how important they are to make this a big success. With that said, we're going to wrap this up. And if you want to come back tomorrow, hey, we'll do it again. All
I
right.
gotta work.
All
All
I
right.
got
You
things
guys
to do.
are always
It's
welcome.
Gotta
Friday.
get back to work.
Thanks for everybody that was listening. We're going to record this. We're going to put it on replay. We're going to give the copy to Crispin, and he'll push it out there as well. So any information, you can find it on our website, fishbowlradio.com. You should know because if you're listening, you're already there. But also on our Facebook pages, just search Fishbowl Radio Network. You all have a great evening, and I will see you at that event for sure.
I appreciate it. Thank you for
Yes.
support.
I'm Sammy G, and as Ryan Seacron says, I'm out.